Hi guys, today I'm going to review the laser rangefinder cfinder 3 from cmotion. In this video I'll be setting up the rangefinder on the Alexa LF and talking about the pros and cons from this device. The main difference between an ultrasonic device like the UDM or cine is that these use ultrasonic waves that bounces off objects to measure the nearest object. The cfinder 3, however, is a high-speed rangefinder that uses a class 1 invisible laser that measures up to 300 times a second. It has a minimum measuring range of 30 centimeters or 1 foot and a maximum of 150 meters or 492 feet. Please be aware that this is under perfect circumstances and any obstruction, fog or rain can limit this. It has 2 Elbus ports for connecting it directly in the Elbus world like the C-Force motors, and 1 serial port for other devices or cameras. On the top side there is a NATO for mounting a scope, and on the left side there is a clear display that shows the distance, a designated menu button to adjust certain parameters, and 1 user button for going quickly to a chosen preset. Here I'm using a ULCS mount for mounting the cfinder on the camera. There is a 3/8 thread with every locking pins underneath the device. Make sure you mount the cfinder as close as possible to your lens to make the parallax as small as possible. In this case I'm using my Canon 3M for daisy chaining it with the Elbus together with my C-Force motor, but it's also possible for using it directly in the Alexa Mini's Elbus port. Now we're going to dig into the menu. When pressing the menu button, you can change your scale to metric or imperial, this to your own preference. In the view mode, you can choose if you want to see the distance or the tacho. In tacho mode, you can see your set limits, and this is shown in a brighter green part if this is on. The blue needle is a current measured value. By turning the dial 1 click, you can see the sensitivity, the offset, or if autofocus is turned on or off. The brightness of the display is also adjustable in the menu and in stealth mode when needed. In the near future, it will be possible to flip the menu at 180 degrees. Just like the UDM or cine, the offset and the limits and the sensitivity are adjustable. A nice feature is the assignable button. You can choose if it's metric or imperial, turn the autofocus on or off, or turn the built-in laser pointer. I like to set it to the laser pointer, so I can see what I'm measuring during rehearsals. By pressing the user button, you'll see the display turns red when the laser is activated. To align the cfinder correctly, I use a built-in laser to measure the furthest object I can find and overlay it with the center mark on the monitor. This to keep the parallax as small as possible. After this, you can adjust the offset in the menu while witnessing the sharpness on a focus chart or measuring from the film plane and matching the measured distance from the cfinder. When adding a scope, you can use the cfinder as a standalone measuring device. With long lenses, it's handy to have the cfinder mounted on a tripod, or for instance your second AC can follow the object. It's important to have the cfinder on approximately the same height as the camera if possible for a more accurate readout. Adjust the offset according to the film plane. One nice feature of the cfinder is the possibility to use the autofocus function. I don't use autofocus often, but when having for instance tracking shots or technical shots in high speed, it's a nice feature to have. Simply load or create a lens in your hand unit. I've made a preset button in my hand unit to toggle the focus on or off. It's quick and very responsive. The toggle is very handy for grabbing the slate on set by just pressing and releasing the user button. The cfinder 3 is a nice companion to have in your tool bag. I like to use it when having those long lenses where an ultrasonic device isn't good enough. The extended range of the cfinder makes measuring long distances a nice companion, but it all depends on the situation you're shooting in. Below 16 feet or 5 meters, I would use the cteam or UDM because of its broader spectrum measuring. Above that, the seefinder is the best way to go. I would say the combination of both devices can help you achieve most situations. While the ultrasonic device stops, the seefinder goes on.